Rana, pretty much two big specialties.
And even just having like that lane control that you can sometimes get, and if they manage to like sort of have an Ion Shell in the Darkseer and maybe just run it down with the Ench, you can even use just Enchant to sort of slow him down enough that you can run him down with the Ion Shells. So.
Yeah. Maybe some cool vacuum combos onto like a Centaur as well too that the Enchantress has, but let's see, because it is double range, so that could be a bit problematic for Collapse just because the Ion Shell is going to be as effective. They're going to zone him off the first wave as best as possible.
And already Sakuchin through, trying to do what they can on Skem.
They can't take too much time on him because you have to make sure that you don't let the wave go under your tower, because then what happens is it pushes back out and then the Darkseer gets experience. So yeah, really emphasizing on pushing him out level 1.
Collapse there, taking a couple more punches. Yeah, this is the danger, is of course, if you do get zoned out constantly, Razor is just going to have a completely free time for himself, and already denied right in their face.
All 4 denies. Really nicely done by Jet.
This is potentially going to go really poorly if they're not careful. So they'll keep their eyes on that one, see how it goes. And of course, back towards mid now, it's going to be the consistent matchup that we've seen, Kunkka versus Ember.
Yeah. Yopaj so comfortable with this one, tends to win the matchup, but not like the Ember Spirit falls too far behind. However, do we see the camps blocked at the moment? We do see a sentry placed from Boom blocking it, that small camp, so that will allow Yopaj to pull decently ahead, because Tokyo's not going to be able to walk over to the opposite side and farm the Kunkka's camp because you just can't.
Right. That Kunkka's probably going to be the one that can go on in there and take it himself if they want to.
Absolutely.
Oh, the Ghost. So annoying, but about to wear off anyways, but still getting some good damage there on the Skem.
This Jikuchi nerf is really significant. I'm seeing it all the time. They just get like, look, in the other one, he would have not taken like 160 damage or something there if he had the 3-second cooldown reduction, which he had in the last patch, of course. Top.
Taking a lot of damage there. Tim's, the punches.
And they got a side pull off. That's always huge. The camp was actually left open. It's surprising to see that. We see that Tempest, of course, that tornado coming up from the Wild Wing. But yeah, camp was open. They're playing versus Marana, so I feel like Boom, very happy that camp is open to be able to pull it back. Tidal are doing quite well, 9-3, and you see Darkseer is suffering a lot more than FBZ is at the moment because of getting that lane positioning pulled.
Right now, Roger's kind of just like jungling at the moment, actually.
Yeah.
So not really going to change all that much. Does get the big creeps. This is going to be some solid damage going for right clicks and Collapse just so he can get the region back up. Level 2 on him, already taking a point surge.
Well, these lanes are already looking pretty rough. 17-6, 9-2 on the Ember. Yopaj is crushing it in the mid lane right now. And he is, I didn't see it. Did he get the stack on his, he did not stack his small camp yet. But I'm just focusing more on that laning right now and doing a great job.
Really impressive. Yeah, across all of the lanes. And this is something that we've seen happen to Spirit a couple of different times where they lose the lanes really bad and then can manage to pull it back through like solid mid-game fights. The question, of course, is can they do that against Boom? This team, they look like to play fast. To watch for that. In terms of like the way that you see this going, as Team Spirit, can you afford to just keep everything static? Is there anything you can even really do to change the situation right now? Because they're kind of just getting stomped out all of this.
No, I don't think right now they can actually change the lanes up. I think it takes time. Darkseer always has a rough start, so I don't know about this rough of a start. He tends to have a rough one though. Gotcha. It's gonna start getting a bit better once he gets some levels, but yeah, this is painful. 9 denies on the Razor. Look at just the denies from the side of Boom. They have 24 denies between their 3 lanes, while on the other side they only have 4 denies, so that's pretty massive.
That is a serious problem. I mean, they're like, all right, well, we don't really have an offlaner.
Oh,
so
Scam is
gonna get some jungle in, actually. Yeah,
solid damage there. He's got good regen, but yeah, bit of a beating. And he knows he can chase around the Enchantress. This is similar to what we were seeing the Monkey King doing from Saksa, just really disrupting Kuroki when he was playing it. And then it's just a 1v1 in the bottom lane a bit, so Collapse. Now he's getting a little bit of pressure onto Jack.
Ooh, yeah, and the level 2 Ion Shell, he's gonna throw that one out there and gonna miss a couple of creeps here.
Yeah, low on mana too.
Yeah, has to back away. And actually, he's going to TP all the way back home after pushing the wave under tower.
And Roger's just farming jungle. He's like, I can't help you, man. Like, you just got to take care of yourself. Tokyo.
X, he does have 2 points in the slight, tries to dodge it, but
he paid it.
Pulled back in. Yopaj hits there, a couple more punches, don't be enough.
But the denies, look at this. Yeah. He's even glyphing the wave so he can walk in and now threaten Tokyo's life, too. This is a big play.
Yeah, sleight of fist, but then hits him afterwards. And again, this whole wave, I mean...
He's zoning him off a whole wave. He's going to hit 6 here. He's going to have over a full level advantage over the Ember Spirit now. Holy moly, Yopaj.
Dude, we need to make a compilation of just like all of the laning that Yopaj has done, because it feels like he hasn't lost one yet.
I mean, they just sent 2 of their core heroes back to base. Like, that is, I mean, that's pretty huge that Boom's able to do that so early on.
Jeez. Yeah, this is a problem for the old spirit right here. Oh, okay, Ion Shell.
There it is. The Ion Shell creep. Not really doing the most at the moment, but
vacuum back afterwards. It's still not going to be enough damage. Needs that level 5.
He's still burning. Like, the rage is still burning down.
Yeah, it's true, actually.
It might not kill.
Ooh, it's pretty fast. Oh, he didn't chase it through. Oh, a little unfortunate there. And
he's going to give the life of it, perhaps, too. One more hit.
Back towards mid.
The arrow.
Got him. That is not enough. And first blood actually drawn by Tims. Able to get the kill, but right now, boom, just everywhere.
And a big rotation, 5-minute 40-second. Rune going to be coming up in 10. We see Spirit setting up to double check it to at least deny it away from Yopaj. But yeah, what a start for the side of Boom. This Kunkka is going to be massive. And look at the stacks he's got prepared to make him even bigger.
Yeah, that one, it does look like they were able to get a block out on that hard camp.
Yeah.
Sentry down and much needed.
That's a big ancient stack though. Tims has already been snatching, of course, those big creeps, so it's not really much at all because it has been blocked too. But yeah, like a triple or quad stacked ancient already for the Kunkka.
Tims moves on in, takes that bounty rune away. Ench has been consistently getting hers at the very least on the other side of the map.
And even with Tims moving away from top lane, Tidehunter is actually ahead of the Monkey King somehow. So everything looking to be going really well for the side of Boom, even as Phase Boots finished up already on the Tide.
Another Ion Shell with the creep, but this one not going to last too long. What can they do?
It's a level 3 Ion Shell, though.
Yeah, Hoof Stomp afterwards, but can't get his real hero on it either. So that does at least force them off the side here, and this is going to allow Collapse to get a whole wave. Hey, tough times in each of these lanes, and Weaver actually gets it going down. The Hoof Stomp again.
And look at this.
Could be big.
Yopaj is rotating. He had a haste rune, immediately sprinting down. It's spotted.
Play.
Jackie is not going to die.
Yeah, they won't be able to get him. And Collapse now going to get found again. Yopaj pulls it back in and gets the kill. Just everywhere right now on this Kunkka.
Guts with my blade.
Just another day at work. Making it look real easy. 1,200, 1,300 against his counterpart ahead. And all the little things, as we mentioned always, you know, blocking the small camp, just playing aggressive, pushing him off the wave, having Tims rotate around that first rune.
Boom, just
really
look unstoppable right now.
Yeah.
Well, 2,000 gold lead at 7 minutes. Phase Boots done for Yopaj. Collapse gonna head back out. Triple Null Talisman. No boots, going straight into the Aghanim Scepter.
And what do we have Miposhka doing in the jungle? Because I've been seeing the Monkey King alone. I'm assuming he's just got some stacks going to be able to amplify the Ember Spirit up since he's already had that tough game. But as you see, pointed out, of course, Tims, he already has the ward down. Gonna get taken out, but it's still just to scout it out, so they will have all that information if they'd like to contest it. They're gonna be able to contest because of how ahead they are.
Arrow pulls him back in. Miposhka going to make sure that they can't do anything else to Toronto right there.
He's just gonna go farm him now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna see the ward too, so they're gonna have to get that extra bit as well. And yeah, they're gonna contest.
I mean, it looks like Tims at least wants to stick around and soak experience if possible. They're not actually going to go for any extra contest there.
Okay.
Collapse, surges, runs away. TP rotation though, they got him. X is there, and Collapse going to fall. Maybe not. Well, the boat's still going to come out for the moment. Yopaj in for this.
He's going to be stuck up there for a while.
And the wall's going to punch him.
What does he do?
Steadily.
He's going to slowly tick down, yeah? Just let the illusion hit him. I think that's the best bet. Don't kill the illusion.
Well, it's going to keep coming back again, too. But Yopaj, he's chilling.
Oh, it's spawned on low ground. He's actually just like right better.
Yeah.
He's just continuing to farm it. He's very calm too.
Absolutely.
Raja goes down.
Well, he's gonna hang out for a little bit.
Oh, he tried to push himself down.
Yeah. Stop it. Yopaj, he's just hanging out. Oh my god. This is what happens.
Honestly, that's pretty big. Now Ember Spirit's they can't go contest the stacks. So Ember Spirit's gonna be able to farm these stacks up and
dude.
Yeah. Are they gonna plant another?
How is this a thing?
What are they trying to? Are they like trying to plant another tree or something to push him down?
Oh no, Yopaj.
Whoa.
This is his game now.
Yep.
Dude, how does a start like that get just thrown this far off the mark?
It's just big plays, huge plays, really. Or collapse. Yeah, he just got. I mean, we're gonna keep. He's laughing. He's like, yep.
This poor guy.
It happens. How long's he got left on the TP? It's flying out right now. Should be back up in a moment.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, it's back up.
It's back up. He's grown attached.
He has to go back to base because he wants to refill as well. So a lot of time gained. I mean, just a small vacuum play from Collapse does wonders, really.
I mean, that's worth for like the gold of his death.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Look at the Ember. Like Ember was about, what was I saying, like 1,200, 1,300 gold behind the Kunkka. 400 gold behind him because of all that time bought from a vacuum onto a cliff. Yeah, huge. Big brain.
What an absolutely enormous play.
Yeah. What an absolutely enormous brain. I thought you were going to say it.
Well, and the thing that's crazy about that too is like, imagine if they actually got the Weaver instead of the Kunkka up there.
Yep.
Right? They only had one spot and he took it. In the meantime, though, Collapse gonna try and get active again on bottom for Tim's. Probably just gonna cut the wave afterwards.
Collapse is also level 8. So like looking at the Razor level 9, Collapse level 8, like it's all kind of worked out for them. I would say after such a rough start, at least in the lanes, they've recovered really nicely. But now, Boom, of course, with these stacks, gonna pull back up ahead to over 2K advantage. And the Kunkka is still like level 10. Ember though, level 9. So huge recovery as we keep mentioning. Yeah, really cool stuff.
That clearing does end up building a nice little chunk of gold into the favor of Boom again. And these heroes still incredibly strong at this point. But it does feel like a lot of the bleeding is stopped.
Yeah, just they got a lot of time. Got a lot of time to just farm when Kunkka was not a menace anymore, killing the lanes constantly. So good play, Scam. He's gonna peek. He's gonna scout. He's like, all right, they scout. They farmed all their stacks, of course, as we most likely expected. And they are gonna Moonlight Shadow to look for something. TP's down. Here comes Yopaj again.
Find him. X is there. They have any follow-up. The arrow already connects. They're bringing in the pine cone. That's a big vote afterwards. Do they have enough for the kill? Collapse.
Still alive.
Well, bring around the roof. He actually gets out of it for the most. Everybody manages to live to get the wall down, but I don't know if it's going to end up being enough. Poshka's there. Yadoru's over to the side. Yopaj turned upon, found again. Going to get pummeled down by the Monkey King as well as Toronto Tokyo.
They'll get him this time.
Yeah, they'll find that kill. He's also here, gets a courier kill, but
Yotaro is really strong. With the IO behind it, like they need to kill Poshka to be able to go for Yotaro. They're pinging out.
Rinko still hanging out there. Arrow goes out, is going to connect. Tons of damage out. Yadoro trying to survive through this one. Couple more punches out. Incredibly
He's just getting healed. Like the salve is going on the IO. They have to get Poshka if they want to go for Yotaro.
The other side, Toronto Tokyo is still living, chasing down Tims, finds him, sleight of base dead. And he gets out, and there is nothing to cancel this.
Big play with Spirit. Somehow the gold lead actually went up for Boom during that. I don't know how, but
happening? It's just
Spirit just bring everybody
running at them.
Oh my god,
your shenanigans, we're killing y'all.
Big win there for Spirit. I honestly, I saw the gold lead somehow shift toward Boom during that whole dive, but that was definitely a big play for Spirit. I guess, yeah, mid tower was taken out, but look at these plays. Spirit, let's continue to chase, getting another kill.
5. All right, they're tired of losing lanes. They want to start winning these ones, taking down those fights early. So
yeah, wow,
a really cool bluff. And I guess again, like you're going Shadow Blade on Yopaj. Sometimes we've been seeing like the BKBs early on. I don't know. How do you feel about the state of the game right now? Is either team like significantly happier with the way this is going?
I think Spirit's happy with the way they've recovered such painful lanes. Honestly, I think this item build also, like the BKB, like some of the games you see a particular way for you to just get burst down, like this Mars, the Mars combo, and then +1 or something. This game, it's not like he's gonna get chain stunned to death. He's gonna be able to play around. There's like a chain and a boundless that he really has to be worried about. But this is huge. Look at these rallies. Yeah, of course, his tower gets taken out quickly, and Spirit completely back in the game. Halfway to Aghanims on the Darkseer too. So we were mentioning they've got this really fast-paced run at you lineup that is very not cooldown based at all on Spirit. If once they get that Ags on the Darkseer, throwing that onto the Monkey King and the Ember Spirit, that's going to be really strong versus Boom.
It's just an incredible amount of damage.
Yeah.
When you have 3 Ion Shells running potentially on top of one target, they're going to die. And
yeah.
Of course, that's where Boom is probably going to need those BKBs later.
And that's where it could hurt Yopaj that he is going to be going for the Shadow Blade. We'll see if it does pay off for him.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Still a 2,000 gold lead. Boom. They have looked quite good so far, and gonna go in for that chase down there. They have a lot of heroes back towards mid.
Dire's top
Yopaj.
tower is
Razor's
under
low
attack.
mana. They have Ravage though, and Yopaj is looking.
Yeah, he has a blink dagger here.
Oh,
See if he get vision.
and the tumbler toy to dodge the X arrow. I can't believe that actually worked.
That's a good thing. Scab.
Oh, that is.
Oh, down low into downtown. Ends up going down. Poor Stu.
Big plays. Full Maelstrom now finished up for the Ember. They find the IO.
Yeah, that's nice. Tokyo finds the backline though. Tims is there. Remnant out after. Again, FBZ playing with this blink dagger. Always threatening in spirit if they can get a little bit too grouped together. Already the Monkey King done with the Battle Fury, 15 minutes.
So the greed will start to pay off. As we do see BKB on Razor, of course, finished up with pretty traditional starting items. The Falcon Blade into BKB on Razor, so he's going to be really strong versus the majority of Team Spirit's heroes. But Monkey King's just going to play a bit of a farm game for now until he feels ready to fight. And he's queued up the Diffusal next. Honestly, this item on Monkey King is insane now. The buff on, like the change on it just feels really nice because how cheap it is. Oh
my god, they just see him.
Pass past the trees.
Yeah, just out of range. Now will get caught. Boat is there, and will chuck down. Purple-headed man is gone. Another solid move by Boom. As they manage to pick off that offlaner. They want to go next. Tidehunter also queuing up. Looked like Aghanim's there for a second.
I think he had Yules and then Ags queued up. Maybe he's now just going straight for the Aghanims, it feels like, as Him's dead in one slide.
That's all it takes. This hero does so much damage.
With the IO behind you, with the spell lamp, whenever you're tethered up, is absurd. Especially once you got your Maelstrom too. What do we have any shards picked up? No, not just yet. Just taking a look at that. So we have at that 16-minute mark. Not really the craziest of shards this game until later on. They will start building up, but yeah, compared to like the usual that we've been seeing, a lot of teams like prioritizing early ones. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I mean, the Darkseer one he'll get, but he needs his Aghanims. He probably wants the blink before he gets the shard too. Yeah. So we'll see all those come out eventually.
Well, and that is the weird one too, where it's like against BKBs it doesn't do anything. So
yeah.
Kind of annoying. But we'll see how it goes. And again, Boom sitting pretty, not really trying to push the tempo that much. Seems like they're very content just keeping on farming up, but you have to wonder, like, as this Monkey King keeps on growing in net worth, and you want like BKB first on Razor, are there going to be any issues there? We'll have to see.
I think Boom wants to try to force some issue here. They've got Ravage, they've got their ult at the ready. The BKB, like you said, on Razor, they want to try to take some fight. They don't want this Battle Fury Monkey King to just start getting all the space in the world. So you're just playing into their hands of the greed.
They push out the top lane again. Collapse, back away.
This is nice though. Boom, taking the enemy jungle away, not letting them farm over here. Yopaj, they find a catch.
Roger gets the heal out. It's going to be fairly tanky. Do they have enough to get the kill? Yes, they will. So, bring it down. Roger, while down bottom, pressuring out that tower. TP, or rather just jump away. Riotaro.
Two heroes come down. They're still at ward to scout, but they're invisible.
Yeah, this is just going to be Mposhka giving up his life for this one. So they get the kill onto the IO now. As they pull him back on in. Oh, wait a minute.
Gonna make a work for it.
Yeah, they got him. And on the other side, Root catches Tims.
Oh, it spawned and he jumped.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
His reactions were too quick for himself, honestly. There, his instincts. He's like, oh, God, wait, it's not. He already spawned right after. Oh, God. Still very close. 3K lead for Boom. Still keeping that consistent and hanging on to Ravage. Getting pretty close to an Aghanims on this tide, too. That is very impressive.
Yeah, it's interesting, right? Like, if he's going to scale, then things start to look pretty good there. Because, you know, at least for now, Darkseer's definitely behind the tide.
Yeah. But I think the Darkseer is, it's different kind of hero because he's so ready to fight now too, right? Like Aghanims is ready, he's level 11, he's good to go. He's just gonna start getting those ion shells out onto his cores. And they could look to fight back, for sure. Even though they are playing into these big Ravages and all that, they have such an overwhelming amount of damage that comes out from this Ember Spirit.
Double ion shell on that wave, but then immediately pops Eye of the Storm to clear it out. So they will have a creep wave up there if they want it. But at least for now, hanging out together, Roger will run into Tims. Tokyo jumps away from the rest
middle
of
tower
Boom.
is under attack.
Again, continue to gain net worth on
Yep.
the side of Boom. 4,000 gold lead now, and Career not quite going to go down there.
They're not like forcing super hard is the thing I'm noticing. Everyone's just chilling back, kind of farming. Like Scam's doing neutral creeps, and you see the Tiderunners like farming mid. They're all really split up. Actually, both teams just very split up, trying to deal with these lanes. And that's where the Darkseer, I feel like, starts to push the edge of lane push, but combo.
Got him right to start. Arrow afterwards. Misses a big kill. They take down Toronto. And it felt like that could have happened at any point if he just was a bit too far out. Boom taking this moment now to come in and invade the triangle and show some dominance, but now maybe it's in trouble. Sam's trying to run away from that. I don't even know if the line is taking so much damage. I'm not living through it. Yes! They pull him right back in.
Oh, Yopaj. What a play.
Yeah, Kunkka's still pretty good against Io. And Roger going to be slowed down there again for a second. It's kind of strange decision to jump in. I guess he thought they were more separated.
Killing spree! Oh, no!
There's Maposhka as well. I think he thought he had the backup of his teammates. I think he thought he had the Darkseer there too, because Ravage was used. They want to try to play around those cooldowns, but unable to find it, because it was both Ravage and both that was used before to kill that Ember Spirit. So I guess he really thought that he was going to be able to just stun and get the Wukongs, but not the case, and the Torrent connects perfectly.
Yeah, a little interesting that he went for the hits onto Tim's before popping the Wukongs right there, but regardless, it's what ended up happening, and now a more substantial lead for Boom. 6,000 gold.
And no way for Team Spirit to really take advantage of those cooldowns that were used either. Boat's back up. Ravage is going to be back up shortly.
Open top for Team Spirit, and Boom. Very, very comfortable with that.
Yep, super comfortable draft for them. This is something that they've played a million times before, of course, with that Kunkka. We've seen him scale so much, Yopaj. And I think that might be the Ags on Tide. Already done. So, Kunkka cleave, Ags Tide, the minus armor. Some of these squishier heroes are gonna look even squishier. Io in particular, if he gets hit by... There's Gush, there's Weaver Bugs, and then the cleave. Like, this is tons of damage that is gonna be coming out from Spirit next fight, too.
Well, and it's like, I mean, even Ench, right? Like, she survives sort of by virtue of, like, you know, being able to heal and you can't punch her, but Cleave,
you can't do anything about it, yeah. And almost a refresher done for the Razor, too.
This is strong timing.
This is looking... This next fight could be really hard for Team Spirit, because they're not going to have the BKBs for this Ravage, and Boom's just still hunting.
Paj, around, Yadro. BC. I mean, they are right on top of Dobo Ball, but they get the vision. And now in some trouble. Claps moving in, has back reload. Not going to drop some reload, gets him out. So no X afterwards, but they will be able to find the IO on the other side of this one.
Yopaj wants a secondary. He has a DD, so damage.
Hiding, trying to get him out of vision, and they're just going to be able to connect on it. Oh, and Maposhka goes down there, but Collab's in some trouble. Tries to tumble his toy to get away. Not quite can happen. Let the Pulse come in. After Collabs can't get away. He's off of Yara, and now he's out of the room. Oh, this has been an absolute disaster right here for Team Spirit. They just get ran at. Wow. Kill for Yopaj.
Boom is playing the map so cleanly. They're like, the important thing is that they've been keeping all their lanes kind of pushed out, so they're putting Spirit in these weird situations where they have to deal with lanes constantly, and it's causing them to get caught in those spots. Of course, the ward there, the thing that initially catches the Monkey King, but they just have so much information to go on as they keep pushing these lanes in, and every single fight they have, it feels like they always have one of those big spells available. Either Boat or the Ravage, as we see coming.
Yeah, and again, one of those instances where one moves to the next, to the next, to the next, and I mean, Spirit, they are just not altogether ready for the fight, and I'm wondering if they're going to be now.
Roche just got killed, and they're already playing into BKB Refresher Razor. Like, these items are starting to come out too big, too fast for Spirit to handle. They haven't been able to find a fight themselves at all. It's Collapse looking for something, but it's a double BKB Razor.
Your Surge is gonna run out. You're dead. And Scam. Ooh,
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Boom is looking out of control this game already. Immediate smoke, looking to swing down, lane's in a good position, so looking to catch somebody that's pushing. Tokyo does have BKB, so has a way to cover himself now.
Who would hate that right here, and yeah, he's wisely going to hold on to that one. Maposhka, killing the barrel, Yopaj pulls him in, couple more punches, gets the kill. Again, you're not really having anything on the side of Team Spirit to deal with this.
And the thing is, too, is like they have this Enchantress that, ideally, whenever you pick the Enchantress, is to do a lot early game. And Roger's been very quiet. He hasn't been able to do anything. 24 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he does even for the rest of the game. Like, what do you do as an edge? Just like stand near somebody and heal him?
No, I mean, there's nothing. Look at the build he's going for. He's like, I kind of have to go for some like weird, like carry, weird stuff because I don't know what else to do in this game anymore at this point. Likely with a massive advantage in this game now, like probably 90% win chance or something like that, because it just feels like they've got absolute map control.
87. So maybe we get towards that pretty quickly here.
Yeah.
Things don't change soon.
I mean, look, another item is almost finished up for the Razor. Silver Edge already finished for Yopaj, so he's got a way to deal with the Monkey King if he's hitting him straight forward with that to break him.
Collapse, hit by the torrent, and now they move in with more. They've got the bugs on the other side. They find it ravage there. Yadro in some trouble. They blow up Collapse, kill the Kunkka, and now Yadro also in some trouble. Although he actually turns to fight and does a lot of damage to that FPZ. They take off the Jingo, and well, Roger's also not everybody's fine all over the freaking map. And Spirit just can't do anything about it.
Are we gonna see Spirit even able to take an actual fight head on without just dying everybody all over the place? Because it feels like the game might end without them ever being able to take a 5-on-5 from the way that Boom is moving.
Yeah, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this one. Now 2.5 minutes left of Aegis. Maybe after that point you can start to go for some type of a play, but
I think they might just be too far behind at this point. Like, I don't even know what they got Aghanim is what? It feels like it's been like 10 minutes now or something on the Darkseer, but they haven't been able to utilize it at all, and now it just doesn't feel like it's going to do much of anything.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
They're really having an amazing time, and yeah, Refresher coming up for title. Like, you got Refresher BKBs on like several different cores. You got Aghanims. Like, how are you going to deal with this? Honestly, I don't know if it's going to happen. This is looking incredibly difficult. So 22 to 8.
I think at this point, yeah, it's one of those where you're looking for them to make mistakes. Right? They're getting some space. Look at like Roger's the one pushing the top lane with creeps and stuff, but if you want to see something pretty sad, it's when you bring up the vision of Team Spirit at this point in the game, because top is pushed out nicely, but the map is dark.
Maybe they can play around some high grounds again, try and get some cliff action going.
They're gonna have to hope for some type of overextension from Boom. That feels like it's the only hope back in the game for them. A big high ground defense with the Wukongs, and Boom just super overcommitting somehow into it.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
Normally this would be the point where we'd say, well, as these heroes get stronger, so too does the illusions coming from the wall, but like
they're not really those heroes.
It's like a Refresher Razor, right?
Yeah. No real stats on any of them. Yeah, it's time for high ground.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
Minute left. Pressuring mid.
I think the Axe is coming out on the Razor in a second too. Yeah, he's gonna have it done. So speaking of that high ground with the Refresher.
God. All right, well, they've got Blink Dagger on Darkseer. They've got BKB on Ember.
Okay, BKB on the Monkey King too. So
they need this.
They need to try to take. So yeah, like you said, I guess wait for that Aegis to go down and just try to take a big fight with your double BKBs and catch them off guard. But it's not going to be an easy one by any means.
Quite difficult. And I mean, you kind of like you want to hit this timing of getting a fight with the BKBs, but likewise, you're still so far behind.
You are.
Like, you're another whole item behind. It needs to be perfect, and if it's not perfect, it's not going to work.
It's Razor.
Yeah, I know.
Just the Eye of the Storms in the fights are going to end up killing heroes. Like the Monkey King and the Ember Spirit getting on top of him is... And look at Yopaj already. He's getting ready for, just in case of anything, building a Hex next, just to catch the Ember Spirit, catch the split push. I think they have a very good read on the game right now, that they have such firm grasp on all control.
And of course, the main thing that they're going to need to do is just not overextend in a bad way. Probably wait for that next Roach. And you can see Team Spirit, like this would normally be the time when, okay, a couple BKBs, we're going to go for a smoke play. And that does look like what they're trying to do now. They're going to find anybody. Tokyo?
It's
remember now.
It really feels like a 5-man Darkseer wall into a Boundless Strike. Still might not even do enough, honestly. Like, unless they... I don't know.
They need Ion Shells on all their heroes.
Everything has to be perfect. Yeah, honestly, it really feels like every little thing has to be lined up perfect, because these heroes, they're gonna get...
That might not happen.
Exactly. Even then, they might not get bursted. That BKB gets popped from, gets popped. Like, all the craziness kicks off, so...
Radiant closed the blast doors.
High ground.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Ready to go. So they pop the glitch now, trying to slow down this game. They will, on Team Spirit, be able to take a tier 2 tower. So find as much time as possible, but this is the time that Boom want to end this game. Not sure if Spirit are going to have what it takes to be able to deal with this pressure that's coming on in. As they throw it out. Ooh, arrow almost able to connect there. Tower dead. Boom. Going to back out, head towards mid now. Find Roger.
That's all I've seen Roger been doing like all game. Like, just impetusing lane creeps. Hey, at least I got a buff, so it does more damage on lane creeps, right? But
this was the strat. All along, they had the answer.
I hope that wasn't the strat for the edge, because it is rough. Yeah, there's just really feels like they've got no way to take the fight unless it's directly on their high ground. So yeah, keep trying to push the lanes out. Probably get anything to farm, but Boom just getting way more.
And I like this too. They saw the Ember head down bottom.
Oh, that's a good call. Yeah, they just walked right in.
Don't even have to worry about it. Maposhka gonna get found right at the start. Can he get the tether away? No, Arrow is out there and dead. And they go back in and get the rack. This is really good stuff from Boom here.
The wave though, they're probably gonna get the melee before the wave. Before that backdoor kicks in, let's say. It's gonna be close. Mid, it's gonna meet. Okay. I saw Darkseer, I saw Collapse going to it, but Yopaj made sure that he was in the area.
Very nicely done. So yeah, they throw out a couple of this shots, but it is only going to tickle there onto the Razor. And now they have Collapse the X. Okay, not gonna chase in. Dude, they're just playing so like
they're playing so careful. Yeah, this is very methodical by Boom. Not looking to make that mistake of going high ground by accident and getting killed somehow. They're playing it really smart.
These are TI champs after all. Like, you can give them an inch, they're gonna take a mile. Not giving them anything. Boom. Clearing out the jungle.
I mean, like you said, they're just pumping out items so much faster. It's a full item, another one on top, it seems like, for the Razor very soon. What is our Kunkka, I believe, almost has the Hex finished up that we were looking at him from before. Yep, almost done. However, on the side of Team Spirit, I believe they're going... I think I saw them going double Scotty. I think the Monkey King and the Ember Spirit were going Ive Scotty, if I saw that correctly.
Well, whoever gets it first is the right one, right?
Yeah, which one was it? Did he go Scotty or Lincoln's?
Yeah.
He went Scotty, so we've got double Scotty online for... Or we'll have double Scotty at some point.
Well, they're going to be hit with Scotty, okay? Yeah. That's just for sure. We know this.
That's true. Refresher untied. Oh my goodness.
No. Get away, Team Spirit. Don't be here anymore.
Double
They're
smoke.
running out of the spider legs. Get away.
They double smoke to get back onto their high ground. They do not want to fight outside the base. They know they have to get, like we said, an absolute perfect team fight. And even then...
Wait a minute. Is this the fight that they want? No, it's not. They're going to continue to run away.
I thought they were looking to fight around the flank.
There's a punch to pull back the wall onto only one. And Yopaj wants to begin to go down. Now afterwards, running into the Wukong's command. Still draining all that damage. There's the Ravage, round one. Do they have round number two afterwards? Yadro getting in and away. And actually, Collapse is going to fall now. So a one-for-one exchange. If they can get out here, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Ravage number two takes down Toronto Tokyo. I mean, it literally could have been worse.
It could have been way worse, for sure. Roger?
I don't know if this is going to end the way you think it is.
He's going down.
Yeah, there's just not a chance for that one. So, Roger, off the heel, but cleans up.
Toro?
Wants to get a couple more, why not? If this works out, this could be huge. Yeah, he gets slowed down for the Ato's there, then he catches the buyback coming from the Io, but it's all too late as they take him down. No buybacks, and they might just run it on in.
Yeah. It was a pretty damn good attempt killing Yopaj before he kind of got anything off. He gets the BKB in the boat off, but it's after he dies. But the rest of them, as we said, it's way too much farm on these cores. And great pickup there. We saw the Atos even coming into play. Perhaps that he would have died if it wasn't there for Skep. Unbelievably clean game. Pretty much no mistakes. It's 28-10. It feels like they just played this one more methodical than I think I've seen them play at this entire tournament, actually.
Well, and this is the thing, right? Like, this Team Spirit, so many of their wins have been from comebacks. And it feels like, in a way, it's maybe a bit of a bad matchup for them. And Boom absolutely wrecking, understanding what the strength of their draft is, their play style, and taking full advantage now. Mega Creeps at 33. Team Spirit can't even get the normal punch out. Back to BKBs, just TPs out of there.
Mega Creeps. Yeah, no real comeback here for Spirit.
The prize is mine.
Like I said, impeccable performance from Boom. Every single one of their core is just playing great.
GG,
they're just calling it. There's no way they can fight through Ancients with Megas with their heroes. So, wow. Honestly, Boom. Whew. What a game.
It took a second for everybody to realize, oh, the game is over. That's what happened right there. And yeah, going to take a second for themselves to reconvene and figure out what they want to do next. But definitely needing to go back to the drawing tables for Team Spirit as Boom take that victory. And they did it exactly the way they've been doing it consistently.
Yeah, super early aggression, dominating